Hi again, this is Evelyn Olivares. Welcome back. Another very short story for you and a metaphor to help you understand the difficulties we have in life. There once was a woman who had so many problems, so many worries and troubles, that at times she felt she had more troubles than anyone else in the world. And there was one friend she knew who had quite a large share of troubles for herself. But this friend seemed to be able to move through her troubles and come out the other side with her head still held high. The more the woman thought about her friend, the more she began to think, I could ask her to tell me how she deals with her problems, and then that would help me deal with my problems. So the woman became convinced that this was the answer. One day she knocked on the door of her friend's home. The friend invited her in. They sat down and chatted together for a while, shared a cup of tea. By and by, the visitor told the friend why she'd come to visit. Oh, but I can't tell you how to deal with your own problems, the friend told her. Only you know what is right, what the right choices are for you. The visitor's face looked so crestfallen, and the friend added, but I could tell you some advice that someone once gave me, and that helped. Oh, could you, she said, could you? Thank you so much. That would be wonderful. All right, the friend answered. Why don't you let that part of you, and she gestured to herself, that part that's connected to all, above and beyond, take over caring of your troubles. Oh, all right. It wasn't the kind of answer she was expecting. The visitor stayed a little bit longer, chatting, catching up, and then she said goodbye to her friend and she began walking home. On the way home, she thought, I really have tried everything else, tried everything possible, everything I can think of. What do I have to lose? So that night, when everyone else was asleep, she shut her door, got into bed, sat there and said, that part of me, and she gestured to self, that is connected to all that above and beyond, please help me with my troubles. I don't know what else to do. Then she figured she must be done. So she turned around, turned out the light, pulled the covers up, and she fell asleep. That night, she dreamed a dream. She found herself in a vast candlelit cavern, surrounded by grey bundles of all shapes and sizes, as far as she could see. Walking toward her was a woman with flowing, long white hair and dressed in a long dark cape. Who are you? Asked the dreamer. And what is this place? This is the cave of the bundles of troubles, and I am the keeper of the cave. Bundles of troubles? Yes, said the keeper. Each person who walks the earth carries a bundle of trouble on their left shoulder. The dreamer turned to look, and there it was, a grey bundle on her left shoulder. It had been there all this time, and she never noticed it. If you wish, the keeper continued, you can take your bundle down and exchange it for anyone else, any other one that you choose. Really? I can? The woman lowered the bundle from her left shoulder. Oh, and it felt so good to put it down. Then she began picking up different bundles, feeling their weight, trying them on for size. She did this for hours until finally she said, can I take this one? This one feels just right for me. Certainly you may, the keeper said. But first, why don't you open it up and look inside? So the woman did. She put the bag down, pulled open the grey drawstrings, and she looked inside. and said, "But these are the same troubles I brought in here." The keeper of the cave smiled and said softly, "That's right. That's usually what happens. But don't despair, for there is another bundle on your right shoulder. That should help lighten your load." The woman turned and saw another bundle on her right shoulder. It had been there all the time, and she never noticed it. Once this bundle was woven, it was woven of silver and gold threads. It was beautiful. It sparkled like a diamond in the sunlight. And the keeper spoke, "Why don't you take down that bundle and look inside?" So the woman did. The bundle was light as down. She pulled the silver and gold strings open, looked inside, and there were all of her experiences and all that she had learned. There were her talents, her gifts, her hopes, and opportunities yet to come. The woman felt in her heart, it was filled with joy, and she looked up to thank the keeper of the cave. But the keeper of the cave was gone. All the grey bundles were gone. The cave was gone. And she found herself sitting up in her own bed with the morning sun streaming through the window, shining in her face. There is a place for you. You just need to look for it, find it. This is a story that my own adaptation of a German folk tale called Bundles of Troubles, Bundles of Blessings, in a book, A Piece of the Wind. Thank you for listening. Until next time, ciao for now.